Welcome to the third part in passive voice, part 3. Today's unit session is about direct and indirect object. Okay, so we're going to talk about the object of the verb in passive voice. So here, let's read this sentence first. She wrote a letter. She is a subject of a sentence. Wrote is the main verb. A letter is the direct object. So here the direct object is a noun or pronoun which is the recipient of the action. Okay, that received the action. But to whom or for whom was that we need someone, somebody. This is what we call indirect object. Let's have some examples for the verbs that needs two objects. Two, like give, lend, write, send, bring, cook, and so on. We have a lot of verbs that may need two objects after them. Okay, one of them we call it something direct object, which is the recipient of the action, and the second one we call it indirect object, which is someone or something that who will receive this object. Okay, for example, I gave her the book. I, subject, gave the main verb, predicate of the sentence, subject, object her, because her is someone, so we call it indirect object. And the book is something, so we call it the direct object. Okay, the direct object. So I gave her the book. Number two, she gave me the book, the same way or the same style. Okay, either an indirect object or a direct object may become the subject of a passive sentence. So in passive, when you want to change one of these sentences from active into passive, you can start with the direct object or with the indirect object, feel free. But in every case, the same meaning. Let's start with active sentence. I gave her a book. Let's define this sentence. I, subject, gave, the main verb, her, indirect object, a book, that is the direct object. We change into passive. We start with what? With indirect object, with this here. Here, when you start the sentence with this, so it should be a form of subject. So she. In passive voice, okay. In simple past, was or were plus past form, third form of the verb. So she was given a book. Okay. So here in this passive sentence, we start with the indirect object here, because it becomes the subject, so she was given a book. So let's start with the book. Okay, so a book was given to her. Okay, a book was given to her. So here, when you start your passive sentence with the direct object, you can end with your sentence with two plus noun or pronoun. Okay, so a book was given to her. Okay, but in each case, 1 and 2 have the same meaning. Okay, there is no difference in meaning between 1 and 2. Okay, a book was given to her. When the direct object becomes the subject, 2 usually kept in front of the indirect object. Okay, so 2 is the same. Okay, that is the same as the main idea of the active sentence. So if you use or put the direct object after the verb, you must use 2 or 4 after it. Okay, so I gave the book to her, the same. But to her, the same, keep it as it is. So a book was given to her. Let's check your understanding this exercise. Here we have 5 sentences. We have some verbs. You have to put the verb into the passive form according to the tense. Okay, feel free, take your time and enjoy doing this exercise. But please, if you got the main idea, if you understood the unit perfectly, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thanks a lot.